That's a Luris, by the way. That cat that Ken's pointing out. Oath of Druids versus Oracle. Luris should be interesting. Ivan Lou says, "Welcome back, Mike and Chris. Thank you." Mind Tap, thanks for the follow, and he says he's here for turn one kills. So we'll see what
Oh,
happens. All right,
yeah,
Lavinia. That doesn't look like a
yeah.
turn one kill.
It's a turn one Lavinia, which can be a kill against a lot of decks, but not this one.
Yeah, it's a delayed kill maybe.
I'm going to take a look at Brandon's deck here. I haven't had a chance to really view
Please
what
do.
kind of the Druids deck this is. And it looks like it's your typical Gristlebrand Niv Mizzet Parent style, not using any of the new creatures from Ikoria, but instead opting for that combination. It'll have a Gaia's Blessing, I believe, somewhere in order to not deck. Yeah, I do see one of those. So the idea of this creature pairing is that both creatures are very powerful on their own, but in combination, drawing cards with the Gristlebrand will be able to deal damage with Niv Mizzet. So a wildly powerful combination of with targets.
So Lavinia won't be a first turn kill afterwards because it got pyroblasted. And now we're seeing a
Fair enough.
preordain from Ken. We've seen some really good matches so far, though. You were just talking about how Ken actually played. In case you missed it, he played last round on the stream and was up against Dean Harris's Urion control deck,
Mhm.
and Dean Harris now 3-0, Ken Loiterman 2-1 in this tournament. In this showcase of paper vintage that you can only find on Vintage Quarantine Bonanza. All right, so Dark Confidant hits the board, resolves.
Looks like a ponder out of Brandon.
Ponder, yeah. I'm gonna get this camera situated a little bit better for those of you watching. Bear with me. It should be a little better.
Yeah, so Oath of Druids, it's the combo with Oath of Druids, as we're going to see one of the combo pieces out there, Forbidden Orchard,
Yep.
donates a creature to the opponent to tap for any color, and Oath of Druids just happens to count the number of creatures each player has at the beginning of each player's upkeep. And if you happen to have less creatures than your opponent, you get to mill cards until you mill into a creature, put it onto the battlefield. Um, Unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's an oath yet, considering uh, passing with 2 mana up.
Would have been cool. Forbidden Orchard, of course, can't be countered. It makes it an interesting card.
Oath of Druids as a deck tends to play a rather controlling game. It's not. It'll occasionally have a hand where it goes first turn Mox Orchard Oath, but generally the games that it wants to play are a bit more grindier than that.
Right.
So it'll be interesting to see what role it takes against a another dedicated combo deck of Thassa's Oracle
So it
Consultation.
looks like he unearthed the Lavinia. I did not see if he revealed a card off the Confidant, did you?
Did not see what the real card was.
Hmm.
He did
Maybe
have. He
chat can
did
help
have.
us. And we're seeing a Jace Vince Prodigy. Nice. All right, I believe he is passing the turn. As most of you can imagine, obviously nobody here is in the same building, never mind the same city. Everybody's calling in through all different means to get on the stream, and a lot of work being done. Special thanks to Roland Chang and Gordon Felstead, and Ryan Fisher, who are all working behind the scenes to make this all happen. But the amount of work that's going into getting this stream up for you guys is quite a bit. All right, what are we seeing here?
Seeing.
Pyroblast targeting Jace, I'm assuming? Yep.
Yep. Good
I
choice.
I guess so. I mean, he has enough to Luris and potentially cast Jace again. We'll see if that pays off. I mean, no question, the
Fireblast.
Jace is a huge advantage, but
Mhm. Yeah, the Jace is.
Luris makes things a little more complicated.
Chase is a little bit better than Lavinia in this situation, even though Lavinia ate the Power Blast the first time around.
Yeah.
Um,
Mystical Tutor here. Okay.
turn. One half of the combo.
Ivan says the last he saw Oath, it was for Rune Scarred Demon into Time Vault. That seems a little nutty.
Yeah, that was quite a while ago. There's certainly been a bunch of different versions since then. But RuneScarred Demon Oath was a bit powerful. You would demon into time walk effects into oathing into a demon, attacking into time walk recursion, and then you try to get your damage in that way.
All right, let's check in with the players real quick because we missed a few turns of life total changes. Hey guys,
Attack.
just life total check.
I'm at 17. You're also, well, I'm attacking now. So how about after damage? Are you blocking?
No blocks.
So that you take 4, I'd be at 13.
So that has been
Yep,
a
13.
version that's been floating around as well.
13, 17.
Popular.
Thanks, guys.
When World Breach was printed, being able to just mill a whole bunch of cards and then return one immediately that happens to be a Yawgmoth's Will style effect. Pretty powerful.
Nerve 5 says, doing a great job, guys. Thank you. We're doing it for you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Deadfish says, I once played Oath with Sun Titan into Run the World Breach. You sick. One of the last Bazaars was won by that combo. A lot of reminiscing in the chat right now
Yeah. There's a lot of
about
things
weak
like,
Oath combos.
Oath of Druids has had a fair share of different builds, different creatures that have been the best at any point in time. I mean, when Forbidden Orchard was printed, you had, what was it, Acroma, Angel of Wrath, and Spirit of the Night as your creatures to go get, and things have changed a lot since then.
Yeah. Magic has changed a lot over the last couple of years. Facebook going crazy for our stream. We're not streaming on there, but people are chatting. Thank you,
That's
everyone. Petridge Farm remembers. Says Nerve 5. Alright, so Thassa's Oracle into Demonic Consultation, but that got thwarted for now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Force Negation.
Meanwhile, the game almost ended on the spot. You were correct.
Yeah. Getting to do like a sort of Scry 3 instead, which is
Yeah,
too bad of a consolation prize.
not bad. Not counter. Doesn't Lavinia stop that?
Yeah. Did he spend mana on it?
I am not sure.
No mana was spent. Yeah, then it was.
Yeah, so
Not
I
play.
guess they missed that. I'm not sure. We're gonna let that roll, I guess.
Unfortunately, yeah, it stopped the game. It would be.
Should
So-
we stop the game?
We can stop the game to tell them it happens, but we can't rewind the game because actions have been taken beyond that, such as this demonic tutor that's happening right now.
Yeah. Let's pause them real quick. So the final call is we're gonna move forward. It's a missed trigger.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's-
so
I
But
figured.
when
okay,
if
so
a judge is watching a match and a missed trigger happens, there's
Okay,
still
you guys can proceed because the player audio is now off.
All right. So you resolved tutor.
Yeah. Okay. Did I get the card?
All right, we're moving forward. Sorry about that, everyone, and thank you, chat, for pointing out the error. And he cast Oath of Druids. So, likely that Ken has one more turn.
Yep. And then we'll see some sort of big monster hit the battlefield.
Bear with me. I'm going to adjust Brandon's camera one more time. Try to make this more clear for everyone watching. All right, so we saw a lot of action in the last couple of minutes. Most of it was shouldn't have happened, but it is what it is. All right. Yes. Chat, thank you very much. Good catch. And thanks for helping us get through it.
Ken is thinking about how he wants to navigate through this result of the Druids.
Yep. I'm just confirming with everyone we're past the judge call now. On our end. All right, so...
Force of Will in hand.
Yep. I believe he cast that with his life, correct? Is that 15?
Yes. Did cast with blind.
Now we're seeing Demonic Tutor. You know, keep in mind, everyone watching right now, these games are not being played. These people aren't in the same room. I've played a couple of these remote matches myself, and it's easy to miss things because you're on a chat and you're looking at your screen. It feels weird, and people are going to make mistakes. So it's all good.
Yeah.
Swinging for 6.
It looks very it's nice. Chris has done a great job to make it look like they're across from one another, but
Yeah.
it is a lot different than that.
Yeah, I've played a few of these matches. You got your playmat in front of you, and you're looking at your computer screen, and you're trying to think through your plays, but it's just weird not having the other person's cards just right in front of you. It's an adjustment. All right, here's Luris. He joins the battle.
I wonder what the demonic was for. Caracas, I guess.
All right, so we're seeing the peeling off the top.
Saw. There's Niv Mizzet.
Niv Mizzet. Oh boy.
So that is probably going to get Caracas right away. Yep. And that looks like a scoop. Yep. So it appears. Who do we have drawing in? All right. So Dean was able to properly draw in. Drew in with.
I believe it's Rich Shea, Tom Dedecker, and one other person whose name I'm not thinking of right now. Are all 3-0.
Caleb Woodward.
Caleb Woodward, that's right.
Yeah.
So we have 4 undefeated players, and they chose to draw this round. All right, so we're starting off with a probe. We're revealing days, land, force.
Wow.
What do you take here? I take probably force.
Well, it's a probe, so I don't take anything.
Oh, excuse me, yeah.
It's all good. Yeah, I'm just taking a look at what made top 8 so far while this probing's happening. That's a lot of counter magic. Also, Days and Oath is very interesting. You don't usually see that one.
People are laughing at me because I thought that was a Thoughtseize. Funny enough, I have 17 windows open right now. I barely understand what's going on in the game. Probe sees for the win. Yeah, it would be pretty good if Jutaxian Probe discarded a card, but this is not the case.
It would probably have gotten banned in Legacy if that was the case. Oh, wait.
Glorious Wolfman has joined us. Caleb, who is me. Yes, you are undefeated. Very well done. Curious to see what deck he's on. We won't reveal. Grinning Jin says it's all good. Yeah. I just learned how to play Magic today. All right, so we're seeing a Preordain.
Yep.
That card I know.
Yeah, that Preordain. That's a new draw for the turn. Likes the top 2. Keeps them both on top.
Ponder.
So it's just cantripping into cantrips.
By the way, I like how I was saying I take Force of Will, and you were just like, I take nothing because that's a probe. That was good. And I was so confused.
Sharp moments. That was one of few.
Yeah.
I rarely.
Tuesday is a noob says was about to ask if proxy and then noticed the cat. Yes, that cat in the top of your screen is a Luris.
Yeah.
Luris of the Dream Den. And Vintage is, you're right, Vintage is almost always a proxy, but we don't have Ikoria cards yet, so there will be Ikoria proxies.
Mm-hmm.
And some people chose Pokemon cards, some people chose basic islands with scribble on them, and some people chose a cat, which is quite clever.
Yeah. I get a kick out of the cat one.
Mindtap says, good luck getting Ikoria in the U.S. Yeah, that'll happen. A couple more
Yeah,
days.
usually getting Japanese cards into the U.S. Has been kind of rough. I think Haruruya, one of the big vendors out there, has kind of told everyone that there's the mail just can't move that kind of stuff right now. I don't know exactly the specifics of the slowdown with the mail service, but like everything, it's slowed down, and so they're like, yeah, we can't really ship out of the country stuff that's not essential right now.
Yep. Well, there's a Pokemon card. Force on Oath of Druids with a force back.
Yeah, Haruruya is not shipping the U.S. right now.
The Pokemon is a spirit token.
Yep. Yeah, Forbidden Orchard created a colorless spirit token.
Yep.
That's just happens to be what Ken had around to use as a token.
Yep.
Also, interesting thing when you have effects that give your opponent things. Interesting on what Ken. We don't have a lot of theft effects other than like deck fade-in, which we knew was in one of the decks we've seen, but haven't actually seen decks steal anything yet. So I wonder if we'll get to see that effect on camera.
All right, I'm just gonna ask the players something. Hey, Brandon, can you shift your cards down on your playmat a little bit towards yourself? Thank you very much. Looks great. All right, just making that adjustment so everybody can see what's going on. What is the Pokemon? We answered that already. Yep, the Pokemon is a spirit token.
Do you have the ability to give me mod status in this Twitch chat, and I can make a Pokemon card command? Or you don't even have MTG bot, do you?
No, I don't.
All right.
Sorry.
It's like it. No, that's fine. It's one of those things where you can set up a command to be like, "What's the Pokemon card?"
Oh.
Way into.
Merchant Scroll here for Ancestral. The Power 9 is now following. The perfect person to be following the Vintage Quarantine Bonanza. Welcome and thank you for watching. Thank you.
Hi, the Power 9. I believe the Power 9 is the Power 9 that top-aided Eternal Weekend, amongst many other accomplishments online.
Most likely, yes. Go Vintage, they said. Yes, go Vintage. Go Power 9. Larissa, I choose you. Yep. All right, Ancestral resolving here.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like it's been Ken's turn for a minute.
Yeah, just trying to... There's a lot of Force of Willing going on before.
Yep. So
we're going to probably see things go full speed ahead now that the counter spells are slightly expunged.
Exactly. We're probably going to, I'm assuming Ken is desperately trying to find a way to get himself out of this situation.
Yeah.
Loam for Life says Mike Noble is the greatest commentator of Eternal Magic. He also has keen fashion sense. Congrats to the stream for getting him. We are very happy to have Mike Noble here, and I'm glad you are too. All right, Treasure Cruise, digging for answers.
Yeah, Treasure Cruise and Ancestral Recall in the same turn. I mean, 6 new cards. You hope to find a way of dealing with that Oath of Druids, or at least comboing around it.
Yeah, so what card would he have that can remove that Oath of Druids, you think?
I don't think removing it is really the option. I think you have to... The Oath of Druids directly, that is. I think the options are Karakas, like we saw in Game 1. or
yeah.
simply just combo around it, just doing the Oracle Consultation combo right here, right now.
Yeah. Deadfish points out fragmentized. That's possible.
True.
All right, swinging for one.
Tapped out off of white right now, unfortunately, so I don't think we're going to see that one.
Yeah, black does not have enchantment removal except for that one weird card from Commander 2019. All right, Preordain, Pithing Needle, Dig Through Time, Time Walk. Gaia's Blessing.
Points out Guy's Blessing.
There he is again. Niv Mizzet. Yep, Seal of Cleansing is a possibility with Lurrus in the deck. Absolutely.
Yeah, the Lord's Recursion has all sorts of different ways of showing its face.
All right, so Niv Mizzet probably gonna stick here, and things might get a little ugly.
So this Niv Mizzet is Parent. Can't be countered. Who cares? It came into play anyway. Flying. Whenever you draw a card, it deals 1 damage to any target. And whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery, you draw a card.
And then deal 1 damage again.
Yeah, exactly.
Which gets a little crazy with cantrips in this format. All right, so Niv Mizzet does not swing. We're going to see if Ken can find that Caracas that he desperately needs at the moment.
Right.
Ken won the first game off of the... Well, technically he didn't, but he would have won the first game with the combo, so he still has an opportunity to do that here. Wait until Gristlebrand comes out. The two of them are fun together. Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. Draw 7, you take 7. Yeah. Basically, as long as you have more life than your opponent.
Ooh, Caracas.
More chunks of 7 than your opponent. Yeah, that's the card he wants.
Pretty good.
So,
can he just recast that Niv Mizzet? No, he cannot.
No, he's off by 2 mana right now.
Yep.
He's got either 3 blue, a red, or 2 blue, 2 red right now.
Well, he drew so many cards, I was kind of hoping he would find that Caracas, otherwise it would have been pretty sad. Lavinia hits the board. Correct, he only has 2 red.
Oh.
Force on Lavinia.
Hardcast Force as well.
Yeah, hardcast it with 5 mana open.
Or, no, not hardcast, right? The exact opposite. Didn't decide to hardcast it. That's my fault. I was surprised. I was expecting a hardcast Force as well and just blurted it out.
Yep. I did not see what he pitched there, but that's okay. A little bit of glare on his board. Sorry about that. Mind tap, correct. He did draw 15% of his deck last turn, though. Yep. All right, let's see what Oath of Druids finds. Wow.
Quite a bit, yeah. Exactly, wow.
Accidentally sideboarded out all of his creatures, we find out. No.
There it is.
All right, Gristlebrand.
Goes in the graveyard. I believe no Guy's Blessing this time.
Oh, you're right. Yep. Would he have more creatures in his deck, you think?
Usually it's just the 2.
Yeah.
Occasionally they'll board in a 3rd, but I don't believe there's a 3rd this time.
Yeah, no blessing that time.
Looks like... Nope, no additional creatures to board in.
Okay. Not sure what's happening now. Maybe some bookkeeping. Okay, he's drawing 7, so he's going to 9. Is Time Walk available? I'm not sure.
Assuming he didn't pitch it, it might be in the graveyard in hand, in the
Yeah,
library still.
kind of lost track of what happened to his Time Walk.
It was in the pile. There's so many piles.
Well, if it was in the most recent pile, then it's in his graveyard.
Okay.
I don't remember seeing it, though.
The question is if there's like a Yawgmoth Swirl or something to bring it back, which I doubt if there's a Guy's Blessing. And it looks like no Yawgmoth Swirl.
He says Lotus is available on the left. Not sure. bear with us. We're not able to see all of Brandon's cards at the moment, but we'll figure it out. All right, Detecting Probe. Let's see what Ken has. Reanimate, dig, land.
Oof. No wonder
That's
you're
rough.
struggling so much. Yeah. How many of those lands came off of the 2 draw 3s?
Yeah. He was looking for a land, but maybe not those. Caracas was what he needed. All right, Pithing Needle drops. I'm assuming that's naming Caracas.
Yeah, it has to.
Yeah. So, some confusion in the chat about whether the Time Walk was in that pile. Not sure.
Yeah, there's so many cards that went by that I couldn't tell you.
Yeah,
Needle name Caracas.
Needle named Caracas. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I think Ken will lose this game, based on what we see right now.
I believe so as well. Hands at 16. Yeah, you can attack with Aggressive Brand. Draw 7 more. Possible that Ken might find the mana in order to recast Niv Mizzet, although I highly doubt it. That would involve Lotus at this point, most likely. Although you could get land Mox, but he would have the Mox already. Or the land. I guess after Aggressive Brand.
Checking in with the behind the scenes team here. Make sure we get you guys a round 5. This is round 4. Thank you everybody watching.
Brainstorm the Niv deck. He's going for the Guy's Blessing trigger here just to get everything out of the graveyard.
Yep. Formality of revealing his deck. And then shuffle.
I got nothing.
Pretty good.
Everything back. Yep.
Niv Mizzet was not pitched to Force, I don't believe.
No, I would highly doubt that.
We did not see what he pitched to Force, but I don't think it would have been Niv Mizzet. What about Niv Mizzet Reborn in Vintage? Is that a possibility?
Unfortunately, there's so few gold cards that really provide anything to be good in Vintage. Like
I mean, you got Oko, Teferi Time Raveler, Assassin's Trophy, Abrupt Decay, Drown in the Lock. I'm just gonna keep naming cards until you say yes.
I mean, those are all cards. You found 4 of the color pairs so far.
Yeah.
I don't know of any really good red X gold cards. Somebody could.
Dak Faden.
Rare pair.
You got Dak Faden. You got Nahiri.
Nahiri. All right, Nahiri Wear Tear, same thing. What's a black-red one? 4 red-green one. Are you talking
Dreadbore?
about Gigantha? Fire Ice. Dreadbore. I don't think Dreadbore's vintage appropriate. That was game.
Yeah, that was game.
And you can't run Force of Will. Yeah, if you run Gigantha as your companion, you can't run Force of Will, which is why you don't see a lot of Gigantha in Force of Will formats.
That's like the...
That's one of the 3 good, better than naturalizes that they've printed within the past year.
Yeah. All right, we're starting off with a probe.
Let's see what you got. All right, that looks nice.
Pretty good hand. I will not say which card should be discarded this time.
Good.
I once lost in Legacy because I couldn't Nature's Chant a Stone Coil Serpent. Yeah, Stone Coil Serpent's weird.
Yeah. I really feel like the trinket text of Protection from Multicolored was added for Standard so that you couldn't use one of the big bad mutate cards on it.
That's possible, yeah.
That's my fan theory on the matter.
Also in a Ravnica Ikoria Standard, might needed some kind of a card that doesn't die to all the multicolored cards.
Yeah, it's true. Like Assassin's Trophy is still standard legal.
Yeah,
Crazy to think.
but standard. Who needs that, right? This is vintage. All right, Mystical Tutor.
Golden Wish, the three double white one.
Oh, Golden Wish is the green
Glitter.
white multicolor
The
tutor.
Glittering Wish is the multicolor one. I think that's what Nerf meant.
Yeah, you meant Glittering Wish. Yeah. That's right.
So many wishes.
All right. Mystical Tutor likely getting a Ancestral here. Probably. Unless he has the combo.
That or yeah, okay, that's better.
All right, Ancestral it is.
Yeah, I could have seen. I don't know the combo's resiliency well enough to know if like Demonic Consultation would have been a better grab there, since Thassa's Oracle was already in hand with a forcible backup. Well, sort of a forcible backup, I guess. The pitch card was Mystical Tutor.
Yeah, maybe cautious to because it's not like he's trying to just combo off against a deck that can't interact.
Yeah. He's not pushing for the turn 2 kill or anything crazy like that.
Exactly. Yeah, doesn't want to get wrecked. All right, let's see what happens. Ancestral Recall is cast.
Fluster
Storm.
Easy counter.
I think Ken might have forgotten to declare his companion. Is that what's happening?
I believe so. I don't know what's going on.
Let's check in with the players.
Oh yeah, I guess it can be slided in. So
Hey guys, you guys good? Need anything?
Yeah, I think we're. I realized I shuffled Luris into my deck, but we can't rewind that. So
Oh, so it's in your deck right now, you think?
yeah,
Oh, all right. Yeah, I guess continue as it is. Sorry.
yeah, that's fine. That's just
That's
why
the
we paused for a
Luris got
sec.
shuffled.
Yeah. All right,
Which
guys.
Which is not illegal. It's just as long as the sideboard is still
Yeah.
the proper number of cards or less. As like if he's rocking with 61-14 right now, then that's a legal but unfortunate thing to have happened.
Yeah. Like I was saying earlier, I played a few paper matches on these webcam. The webcam part is hard enough, but I am not used to having a companion. I shuffled my companion in a few times. Luckily, they were just friendly games, and I was just like, "Oh, I did it again." And then, and then multiple times too, I'm sideboarding, and now you like count your sideboard to put it back in your box or whatever, and I'm kind of like 14. What card did I forget to take out? This is the companion sitting on the table. Oh man, driving me crazy.
Oh man,
So
yeah,
we're not used to it yet, guys.
yeah. We need a few more reps. The card's been out for negative 2 weeks so far in America. We're not used to.
You have to keep in mind that these games are not on Moto. You got to remember to do it, and people aren't used to it yet, which is okay. All right, so now there's a Luris in play. Maybe they agreed to just have it float there.
Exactly logged. Hopefully the card will be out soon.
I think what happened is they found the Luris, and he just let him kind of retroactively put it in the companion zone. That appears to be what happened. It's all good. Let's check in with chat.
This looks like an oath casting.
I just put it in a different sleeve. Yeah, that gets tricky though in Legacy if you get like him to Turact and it got bounced or something. I don't know. It's easy to just pick him up and shuffle it in. Although most people resolve hymns with dice now anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is people don't do the hold up your hand thing much anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
They number everything.
Or any other companions vintage playable? I doubt it. We saw Urion earlier.
Yeah, we saw Urion. There's a Lutri deck in the metagame. I've seen a Zerda deck before do well online, but There's 4 of them that are good. Yours just happens to be the most prominent one. And that's to be expected. Legacy and Vintage kind of reward low converted mana cost spells or things that can be cast for nothing or next to nothing.
Yep. So it looks like this Vampiric Tutor's still being fought over here. I see a Vela Summer. Yikes.
That's a spell.
We haven't seen Vela Summer yet today, have we? Well, I think we saw it round 1 from
Oh yeah, that makes
Boston.
sense. Yeah. Yeah. The green spell elemental blast, I guess. It's just
Yeah.
counter target blue black spell, draw a card. People call it the cryptic command, but it really is like everybody back in the day was like, when are they going to make the green version of the elemental blast? This is finally the one. Like Autumn's Veil got close when that came out, but once you had to draw a card, now it's in business.
All right, so swing from the token and a Dark Confidant hits the board. We're likely going to see Gristleband or Niv Mizzet join us.
Yeah, neither one's particularly good for Ken right now.
Not really.
Yeah, the Niv Mizzet can easily just take the Bob off the battlefield should he choose to. Use that for that ping for that draw step.
That's true.
Gristlebrand is just 7/7 lifelinker. I don't know how you get that off the battlefield.
Yeah,
That's the one he finds.
it is. So I think Brandon correctly fighting over that Vampiric Tutor to prevent Ken from having any chance of dealing with the Oath creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Just giving him another spirit. Or maybe not.
There it goes.
All right, and a Vampiric Tutor of his own.
Yeah, this looks to be an upkeep Vampiric Tutor.
Brandon should have this now.
Yeah, imagine knowing that Ken doesn't have any interaction, can easily go for a time walk and just find the Niv Mizzet and just deep face and activate Gristlebrand and take him out.
Yep.
Yeah, you figure Brandon's at 15 to 19, so we'll go up to 22, and Ken will go. Yeah, that's an easy time walk kill.
Brandon, can you just slide your Gristlebrand over to the right a little bit? Thank you.
Yeah, and there's time walk.
Time walk. That should be GG's. Ponder.
Anyway. Yeah, if you just pass the turn to yourself, you're good.
Yep. You have somebody hammering?
Can you hear that on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's my girlfriend cutting something.
All right, no worries.
It'll end soon.
Niv Mizzet.
I don't know. We can just hear it.
Niv Mizzet hits the board.
Yep. And then this is attack, double activate. That's all you gotta do, buddy. He doesn't have enough cards. Guy's blessing didn't make it in. Okay, that would stop it.
All right. Swinging still pretty good.
Yeah. He's like, crap, I wanted that guy's blessing to shuffle back in.
Well, do those spirits don't fly, right?
Nah.
No.
Just,
So the clock is pretty short.
yeah, I agree with that. I'm really impressed with how the kill just didn't happen here.
Yeah. Mind tap saying, "I bet blessing is in his hand." Yeah. Well, there it
Yep.
is. You were exactly right. Mind tap with the timely chat comment. Thank you, Mind tap. Dead on accurate.
Can we stop him? Technically, he shuffles the 3 in before he draws a card. It looked like he's.
Let's pause him for
No,
a
no,
second.
no, no, no.
No?
Niv
Okay.
missed a trigger. Never mind.
Okay.
I thought I missed something. I thought he missed something, but I missed something. There.
No worries.
I'm like, he's resolving this out of order. Oh wait, Niv missed a card.
It's all good.
Yeah, so he's shuffling back in. I mean, his best bet is he shuffles Time Walk in and he draws Time Walk right now. That'd be
Yeah,
excellent.
he could.
Whoop.
Has the mana for it. Whoops, something happened.
Nice. Did he draw a card and pass? I guess. Yeah. It
Yep.
happened very quickly, and Ken scoops it up.
Yep. Well, Oath of Druids gets there, and he's likely going to be paired against one of our undefeated players next round.